In The Young and the Restless, the latest spoilers reveal a shocking twist involving Sharon and Mitch, the mysterious newcomer who recently entered Genoa City and quickly became entangled in Sharon's life. What started as a strange but comforting friendship between Sharon and Mitch has now turned into a dangerous revelation that shakes Sharon to her core, because Sharon has finally exposed Mitch and uncovered his true identity. Here's what really happens in a clear and straightforward breakdown. At first, Sharon was drawn to Mitch because he seemed to understand her grief and trauma. He appeared when she was at her lowest point, still dealing with the tragic loss of her son Noah and struggling to keep her sanity intact. Mitch's calm nature, quiet demeanor, and strange but familiar energy made Sharon feel both safe and unsettled at the same time. There were moments when Mitch said things that only someone from Sharon's past would know, and she couldn't quite explain why his presence made her so uneasy. But Sharon's instincts soon started screaming that something wasn't right. Small inconsistencies in Mitch's stories, odd slips about people in Genoa City he shouldn't have known, and his sudden protectiveness over Sharon's movements raised her suspicions. She started digging quietly, talking to Nick and even enlisting Michael Baldwin's help to do a background check on Mitch. That's when everything began to unravel. Michael's search came up empty at first. No records, no family, no address history, nothing matched Mitch's supposed identity. It was as if the man didn't exist before a few months ago. Then Sharon remembered seeing him near Crimson Lights weeks before they officially met. She realized he had been watching her for a while. Her doubts turned to fear when she found an old photo in her belongings that looked eerily similar to Mitch but with a different name, one connected to a dark chapter of her past. In a tense confrontation at the cottage, Sharon finally confronted Mitch, demanding to know who he really was. Cornered, Mitch tried to talk his way out, claiming he cared for her and that she was imagining things. But Sharon was prepared. She had already found documents proving that Mitch's real name wasn't Mitch at all. According to those papers, Mitch is actually Matt Clark's half-brother, who came to Genoa City under a fake identity, pretending to be someone else to get close to Sharon and finish what Matt started years ago. The revelation leaves Sharon horrified. Mitch admitted he knew Matt, and he'd been obsessed with Sharon's past connection to his brother. He blamed her for what happened to Matt and wanted to understand why she destroyed his life. What started as a plan for revenge slowly turned into an emotional obsession for Mitch, who confessed that he genuinely fell for Sharon during his scheme. But by then it was too late. Sharon had already called the police. As Mitch was taken away, he warned Sharon that it wasn't over, saying, "You think you've unmasked me, but I'm not the only one keeping secrets in this town." That cryptic message leaves Sharon deeply shaken, wondering who else might be involved in this twisted web of lies. In the aftermath, Sharon will have to face the psychological fallout of being deceived once again, especially after letting Mitch into her home and her trust. Nick will rush to support her, furious that she was manipulated by someone tied to her painful past. But Sharon's next steps will show a tougher side of her. She's not going to let anyone use her pain again. The exposure of Mitch's real identity not only reopens old wounds from the Matt Clark saga but also sets up a much larger storyline. Because according to hints from future spoilers, Mitch's arrival might be linked to a bigger revenge plot targeting the Newman family. Sharon's discovery could just be the beginning of a much darker storm coming to Genoa City. So in short, Sharon exposed Mitch by following her instincts, uncovering fake documents, and discovering that he was really Matt Clark's vengeful half-brother. This shocking truth brings danger back into her life, reigniting the ghosts of her past and putting her in the center of another explosive storyline that's about to rock The Young and the Restless.